Hey guys, welcome back to the Can You Not podcast.
Hello. Today is New Year's Day.
Yeah,
We get a fresh 2024 look at life.
crazy. Literally
So
crazy.
weird.
I feel like 2023 was either like 3 years long or like 3 months long. Like,
I think it was 3 months long.
really? Because in some aspects it does feel
Yeah.
like that. And then I was just talking to my husband last night and we were like thinking about our birthdays. I was like, when we went out to dinner for your birthday, it feels like that was 2 years ago. And Aaron was like, yeah, that feels like forever ago. At the same time, when you think about like Christmas a year ago, it seems like yesterday. So very confusing.
Yeah. I think for me it's different because like last year felt so long. Like 2022 felt so long because
Oh
I was pregnant.
yeah, it did.
So this year, like having a baby, I was like, I blinked and now it's literally the end of the year. Well, when
Yeah.
it's released in early 2024. So like crazy. Um,
Yes.
so tell us what we're doing with this episode.
Yeah. So it seemed only fitting to go ahead and do a New Year's resolution video. I think they're fun. I think they're fun to watch. I think New Year's resolutions are fun. Um,
Mm-hmm.
me
I love
myself,
seeing
I
people's
have.
perspective and like,
Yes, that's interesting. I feel like I need like 3 New Year's resolutions, so like quarterly resolutions, keep me on track. But it's just a fun way to like stay motivated and make light of it in a way.
yes, I agree. Um,
Oh yeah.
I know. I was like, after we do the other people's, let's do ours. Like, I'm trying to
Yes, I
remember even
agree.
like what ones I've had. I have to remember. Have I kept
Oh,
any of them? No, I have not kept any of them, but it's
really?
fine. I
Yeah.
haven't, unfortunately.
Oh my goodness. Wait, how are you pulling this up on Instagram?
You just go like into your
Saved, okay. Or not saved, but archive. I forgot how to be like a 2023 person.
uh Okay, so the questions that we did were what was your best New Year's resolution and how long did it last for? That was our first one. And then our second question that we did was what is your New Year's resolution for 2024? So, should we just jump into what the people's best ones were?
Yes, I think so.
Okay,
So first of all,
sounds
this
good.
is so
Go
fun
for it.
because we did this on Instagram. We had a
Yeah.
handful of people seeing it, but a handful of you probably didn't see it. So yeah, the questions the questions were reading off, or not the questions, I guess the answers from Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start at the bottom or the first one, I guess.
Okay, that sounds good.
Um, oh, this person wanted to use their passport and they just got to Finland. Girl, you got into the
That's so
last couple days.
fun.
Yes, I'm so proud. That is fun.
That
It's
is
a big
so fun.
milestone.
Honestly, I've wanted to go. I've never gone out of country. I've wanted to. That sounds
Oh,
so fun.
totally do it. It is a bizarre feeling
I
because it's
will.
like everybody you see you don't know. That was the one thing that like struck me. It's like I don't know any of you. I've never seen you before. It's so weird. Because even
Yeah.
when you go to town, you're like, okay, I've
Yeah.
seen this car. You drive past the same cars. None of that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's so fun. I know. I actually, off topic, we were talking about bucket list, and I was like, my bucket list is to go Europe, Switzerland. And then I was like,
Mm.
also, I want to go to like the Middle East when there's no war. Like, I want to go there. I want to
Oh
experience where
yeah,
Jesus was. I feel like that'd be insane.
it would be crazy.
So, yeah, girl, love that you did that.
That is really cool.
Okay, so honestly, the next one said read my Bible every day, every night, a good couple months until I forgot to read some nights. But the amount of times that people said read my Bible every day, it's
Hmm.
crazy. That
Yeah.
is one of the ones that I actually tried to do. I did very good. I actually had, so on my Bible app that I had on my phone, I had the 365 days Bible.
Streak.
It was like a devotional. It was
Oh,
a
okay.
devotional. So it picked the places and you knew you were going to get through the whole Bible by the end of the year. For some reason, and I wish I knew why, honestly, I think probably the biggest reason was because I want to say, was that when Damon and I started dating? So I didn't prioritize it, which is not it.
Yeah.
But I think I got to like August, July or August, very consistently, and then I started petering out. I'm so annoyed. I was like, I want to go back and do it again because it was actually really
Yes,
good.
it is. I think my grandparents do the 365. Like they have the actual Bible paper form. I think they do that every
Mhm.
year. I'm not sure if they make it through every year, but that's where they like read on their daily. It's really cool.
That's so good. That is such a good
Yeah.
idea.
Yes. See, this next one said, oh, they started and finished the year-long Bible reading, and they plan to read through the
Go
whole Bible.
you!
Reading plan. Oh, and
So
they read
good.
through the whole Bible. Okay, sorry, I like really construed that. But basically, that's awesome. I have never done that before. Kind
No,
of
I
what we were
haven't
just talking
either.
about.
I know. I was like, I know. I was like, I want to finish because I feel like it'd be so cool.
Yes.
So good.
I feel like you would want to
The
restart and
next
be
one?
like, what did I read? You
Yeah.
can just get something
Yeah, because
different
that's
from
a
it
long
every
time.
day.
I know. That's the cool thing about the Bible is like you could read the same place over and over again. And you could get something different from it.
Yes.
Like God could reveal something a little different from it to it every time. Um, my word, like get something in my eye. Trust. So the next one, I think this is the best idea, honestly, for resolution wise. I was like, I saw this one and I was like, I am going to try this. So for 2024, I will try this. Instead, I pick a New Year's resolution word. The word was gentleness, and I work on it throughout the year.
Yeah, that's so
That's
good.
like so good.
Like a constant
So good.
reminder.
My word, I know. I was like, my word for 2024 is going to have to be patient.
Oh, yeah.
Sadly.
Oh, it's such a
That
hard
is
thing to
so,
acquire.
yeah. Well, I think the thing is like I've always been like, I'm such a patient person. You know, I'm easy going, well, sometimes God has to put you in check, in a reality check
Yeah.
of that. But that is like the best idea. I love that idea.
This one's really fun. No candy all year. And they did last all year. And they read the Bible through
That's
in a year. That is a good year.
that is ambitious.
Yes,
Wow.
really.
Honestly, go you.
That's
I don't know if
awesome.
I could do no candy. Okay, you know what?
No
You say
candy.
no
Yeah.
candy though. Is that all candy? Like, does that include like
That's what I'm saying.
chocolate?
Where are we drawing the
Like,
line?
I don't know,
Because
bro.
that's
That would
like
be
no
hard.
cookie. Because like even like other things have candy in them.
True, very true. That would be. You know what? That is go person.
Yeah.
I
The
forgot the
dentist
word.
is proud.
Self control. Your self control was great.
Yes.
The next one is the only New Year's resolution I've ever been able to keep was reading the whole Bible in a year. Honestly, so many of them was reading the whole Bible in a
So
year.
happy.
I know. I love it. It's like the best New Year's resolution to have. I
I'm
was
so
expecting a lot of the
proud.
responses to be, me too. I was expecting a lot of the responses just to be like, I was gonna work out, get fit, you know, or like, just these like little random things. But I was like, the amount of times they're just like Bible, 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 Bible. I'm like,
Literally.
you go,
We
person.
need to say something right here, okay? Let me say something really quick.
Okay.
The people that are saying they've read the Bible through in a year are young people. This is reiterating the fact that our generation desires relationship with the Lord. Thank you for listening.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen. Yep.
All right. This person, reality right here. None, because I'm terrible at keeping them. Have you ever been that way? You're like, I'm not going to promise this to myself because I know I can't keep it.
Yeah, I feel like I have New Year's ideas. I think
Yes.
I
You're
can't
like,
remember. 2 years ago, I think it was 2 years. No, last 2 years ago, I did have the Bible one. Last year, maybe it was. I was like, not gonna have a resolution. I'm gonna have like a motivation. Because if I
you're like,
consider it a resolution, it's probably not gonna work. Yeah.
You're like, I can't fully commit, but I'm going to work on this, which is okay. Like, that's
I'll
a
like
good start.
mildly commit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I feel like once I actually did, when I'd have more confidence in myself, honestly. But has that happened? No. So the next one is to try at least one new recipe each week. Several years, 5-ish. Now it's sporadic.
Wow.
So she did that for years and years.
Girl, you are serving your family. This is so exciting
I
for
love
them
it.
to eat your food.
That
I'm actually excited about that one because my husband would live.
is a good idea. I know.
He loves eating different food.
See,
This is
that's nice because
good.
that is honestly, she should send over some recipes. We might need to message her and say send
The
some
next
recipes over.
podcast.
Because if she has 5 years worth of new recipes to like
Okay.
go through
Yeah.
every week, though, that's 52
But
weeks of recipes
I
for
hope,
5 years.
yeah, I'm hoping, if she's on the Pinterest doing these recipes, I'm hoping she's leaving a review because I'm the one reading that review when I try one once a month. Like I need to be.
Me, me too.
Uh,
Me too. Me too, girl. Okay,
that
so
was
that
so
was the ones
fun.
we got for the
Like
ones
the
that people
best.
have done.
Yeah.
So, what was your best one?
Um, so going back to how the person had chosen a resolution word, my best one and probably the only one I've really followed through, and it actually lasted longer than a year, um, was actually like a phrase. Um, whenever I'm in a hurry, which is honestly like just realistic, but it doesn't sound good. Whenever I'm in a hurry and like reading the Bible, I just open up to either Proverbs or Psalms. And one of those days I had done this, and it was a while ago. Anyway, years ago. The Proverbs 3, verse 27, it says, "Withhold not good from them to whom it is due when it is in your power to do it." Um, and I just kind of took that throughout the year. I feel like it was kind of it brought me out of my comfort zone because I would like be in the store and like you see somebody, or you would just compliment them, or the person checking you out, you would just be nice to them. Anyway, so it was really good for me, both like non-spiritually and spiritually, because so many people were like, "Oh, thank you," like taken off guard. So anyway, that was actually the year we lived together. I remember what year that was.
I
Do you
remember
remember
you
this?
doing that. I do.
Okay, I was
Yes,
wondering
now
if
that you
you would.
mentioned that. Yes, I do
Yeah,
remember
so
that. That was so nice. You actually motivated me to just do that. Like I didn't even know you were doing it as a resolution, but like just being
yeah.
around you, being like
And
that, I
honestly,
noticed I started doing it more.
that is true because I don't know if it was technically around the new year that I chose it. I don't even remember when I implemented it, but it was over a year that it was like, I literally think God taught me something different almost every time I shared those words. Um, so
Yeah,
that's
and
all me on.
honestly, like you think about being on the receiving end of that, if someone compliments you, you're gonna think about it for a very long time. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're gonna it's gonna be one of those things that's like, what? Oh my word, thank you.
Yeah.
And just kind words. Like kind words will be recognized
And I remember
and
like,
received so well.
yes, I remember like, I would be like hesitant to say something. And then I would say, like, why wouldn't I share this? Like, they would like to hear this. Why wouldn't I? And then I kind of put
Exactly.
myself in like,
Yeah.
checked myself.
Yeah.
What about you?
That's really good.
What was a resolution you
Bro,
did and
I've had the
enjoyed?
dumb ones. I've done the dumb ones. Well, I tried the Bible in a year. Didn't work.
Yes.
I tried a fitness one. I don't remember what year my fitness one was, honestly. I If it was 2021, I did really, really good. But I don't
Oh, you
remember if it
did.
was. I
No,
I
before
was
you
very
got
I
married,
was
you were
working
doing
out
good.
6 days. Yeah, that's what it was. And I don't
Before
know
Red.
because I think yeah, so I think goodness, maybe it wasn't a New Year's resolution, but I did do really, really good at working out one year. And and then that kind of which I mean I'm getting better
It
at it
comes and
now, but
goes
I
throughout your
just
life.
kind
It
of
really
did
does.
that. I just did a lot of those type ones. Just, But I think last year I did a um fitness motivation because I was like it's not a resolution. I was like I'm not going to like put the pressure on myself to like I have to. Which also like I was pregnant, so I was like I can't. Well, not at the beginning year I wasn't, but then I got pregnant. So um I was like a lot can change in my life, so I'm not going to like beat myself up if I can't, do it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that was one I don't remember. That was probably my fitness one.
So
I'm
funny.
pretty sure I tried the whole like I'm gonna eat healthy, and then that would last for like 2 weeks, and just I haven't done good. I actually have kind of been feeling. Actually, I'll say that later.
Okay. I know. I'm excited to like share this year's too,
Yeah,
if that's where you're
yeah,
going.
that's the one I was gonna do. Was gonna share this year. So I was like, I have to wait till afterwards. uh, All right,
Okay.
so getting into the ones that people are going to do for 2024. We didn't get very many responses on that. I was kind of hoping we were going to get more, but that's okay. It's okay. We don't need to know everybody's
See,
2024 resolutions.
it's a mental thing to commit to a resolution.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I totally understand why we didn't get a lot of responses. Okay.
Okay, so the first one that we got, which is 2024 resolution, was I want to make an effort to practice my guitar every day as well as read devotions every day.
Mm-hmm. Very
Which,
good.
great. Go you.
Hobbies are so healthy.
They are.
I would
Honestly,
love
they
to play
are.
guitar.
Bro, I tried playing guitar. Oh my word, COVID. So, COVID, when everything was in lockdown, my work got shut down for 2 months. I was like, I need something to do that's productive. And I had been told by a couple of different people that they said, if you know how to play piano, playing guitar, it's going to be really easy.
Yes, that's
So
what
I was
everyone
like,
tells
you
me.
know what? Yeah, so they said, I was like, you know what? I have all the time in the world. I'm not working. And like obviously everything's shut down, so it's not like you can even really go anywhere. I mean, we didn't have everywhere shut down, but there was a lot of places shut down. And so I was like, I'm gonna learn how to play guitar. My brother had a guitar. I was like, I'm gonna borrow this. I'm gonna learn how to play. If I love it, I'll buy my own. I got 3 chords in. I learned 3 chords and my hand. So anyone who's watching on video can see that I have a deformed hand. It doesn't have the spread that a normal hand has. And so I got 3 chords in and I could not get anywhere past that just because I could not get the fingers to do what the fingers were supposed to be doing. And so I decided if I ever am going to learn how to play guitar, I'm going to have to learn how to play left-hand guitar, which would be so confusing because everything would be backwards. So that lasted a solid, 2 weeks. Unfortunately, I really enjoyed it and I would love to. Honestly, I love guitar music. It's so pretty.
It is.
Also, this person that said that, I've heard them play guitar and they play really well. So,
They've
good
been
job.
practicing already.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, can we just say that, like, why does everyone say because you play piano, you can play harp, guitar? Like, girl, we both play piano. When I
Yeah.
transfer over to the next instrument, there is no connection.
See, I've tried playing harp one time and it was actually pretty decently easy for me. But the guitar was a whole. Honestly, though, I think it was because we play by ear.
You're right,
I think
though.
that was what the
Harp
majority
makes
of the
sense.
difference was.
I can't make it sound good.
Because
but,
harp
like,
is just the strings. Harp is just the strings at the piano, or like the strings of the piano.
but no button.
Did I play it good? No, because it was only one time. But I was like, this isn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. But guitar, I don't know. I think you just got to know the notes for that. I don't know. We need
Yeah,
tips.
I think so. And practice every day.
And practice every day.
Okay.
Love it.
Next response. I never know when God will fill me with the new word of the year. Her previous word didn't come till April, which I follow that. I understand. You can start a resolution throughout the year. So that
and waiting on God to give you a word is honestly really good.
Yeah, like what do you want me to work on this year?
That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is very, very good. This girl just knows. She knows what's up.
She does.
She knows.
We need a podcast guest. We're going to have to ring her up.
So the next one is to read the Bible in chronological order.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. I've wanted to do that. And I feel like, well, I think that was what I was doing. I don't even remember. But I didn't get through it. I want to get through it because it's so interesting.
Yeah.
Especially those places you read and you've never read before. And you're like, whoa, what? This happened in the Old Testament? The Old Testament was crazy.
Girl, it's ridiculous.
I know.
Yeah. The only thing confusing, I feel like with the chronological order, it would be difficult to read it in a year because you wouldn't know like where to stop. So I feel like that one would be its own.
I wonder if Yeah, I wonder if like they would have like a plan to do it. Like if they have like
a plan.
You read like chapter this through this, and then chapter this through this. Like, I wonder if that's what.
There probably is a plan out there.
I'm sure. Yeah.
That would be really cool, though. The next one. Oh, this is cool. Be consistent in at least one thing that's beneficial for me.
That's
So
a good
maybe
idea.
she
Because
has
then
a
it's not
list.
just like you have.
Yeah. I think
So you don't just have like one set thing that you have to do every day. It's like you can do just something that's beneficial for you. That's a really good idea. I like that.
That is good. And that's totally achievable. Like, you got this, person.
Yeah. You go, girl. Or boy. I just say you go, girl, to everyone.
No offense.
Sorry. Yeah.
No offense.
As we just preached on that in the last
Literally,
two
pray for us, you
episodes.
guys. Pray for us.
We are human. So the last one just straight up says, don't make them. Which honestly, I get it. I totally get it.
So funny.
So good. That's so funny. Oh man.
Cracks me.
I was like, I relate though. I really do.
Yeah, we've all had those years.
Yeah. So what one is yours?
So, of course, my first one is reading the Bible daily because that's something I've struggled with. And actually, I have these, I was gifted these devotionals. I don't remember what they're called. You guys would know what they are if I mentioned them. But anyway, they like take a book and they explain it. They've been on a lot of Instagram giveaways. Anyways, I was gifted those and I never utilized them. I have it in my nightstand, so that's something else I want to pick up this year. And then just, I think every year my resolution is going to be to read the Bible daily because that's just so powerful.
It's so good. It's honestly like, it's kind of sad it has to be a New Year's resolution because I feel like it's just something that we should just want to do. But it's a good one. It is a good one. I think one for me that I wasn't, I mean, I don't think I'm considering it a New Year's resolution, but it's just something that I want to do is less social media. I don't know if I'm going to delete stuff or if I'm going to just like take it off my homepage. I haven't really figured out what I'm going to do, but just less social media, more real life.
Intentional time.
Intentional time. I know, especially like with having a baby. I was like, I mean, not that she's a baby anymore. She's one. But like she's got to the age, you know, where she loves playing with me. She loves spending time with me. So I was like, if I'm off my phone more, that's a lot more time for me to be with her, hang out with her, play with her. And then I also want to get back into reading because I really enjoy reading, but I feel like I always just pick up my phone first, which is ugh. So that's one big one that I have. I was like I said, I don't think I'm considering it as a resolution. It's just something that I'm like, I'm definitely going to start doing this because I know it's going to be so good for me.
Yeah, that's awesome. I totally relate.
Yeah.
I literally have a book waiting for me to pick up at the library because I think I've gotten to a place where winding down at night is me on my phone. And I'm not kidding you, it helps me relax. So it's not all that bad. But I would rather read paper.
It just seems more, it just seems better for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, also like, I know I had mentioned in a previous episode of like how social media can become very toxic. And so I was like, I feel like I'm getting pulled into that toxic side of social media again. So I was like, I need to just detox from it. You know, that's the thing. That's why I'm not making it a resolution because I was like, I'm not going to be like fully off. I'm just going to detox from it and just figure out where to go from there. Set my boundaries. And like I said, I love reading and just to read like good books that are like wholesome and just good. Honestly, I want to read a lot of like real life stories because for some reason, for me, reading books that are real life just like make it so much better of a book.
I totally agree. And you can learn
So,
some really good life skills from reading.
yes. Well, I know it's also so much better on just for your brain.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
My next one is eat healthy. I'm laughing because
Girl,
this is such a
same.
popular one, but
Girl,
I
same.
am never going to be the person that like eats coconut oil for breakfast. I don't aspire to be that way. Like non-GMO,
And if
gluten-free,
that's the way you
dairy-free
are, that's
coconut
totally
oil.
fine.
Totally, but that's not where I'm aiming. You know, that's
Mm-hmm.
not going to be my breakfast.
Yep.
I would like to get to at least an 80-20, especially like,
Yep.
yeah, all things considered, 80-20. I would say right now, being completely honest with you, I'm at a 70-30. And that's not very good. That means 30% of the time it's like not food, practically not food that you're eating. So yeah, I think that would be
Yeah.
really good.
I probably am even worse than that. I'm probably at a 60-40.
Girl, this last month has been
So bad.
terrible. We've had
It's been
back-to-back
so
parties.
bad.
We're looking at 50-50 right now. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Well, the thing is though, you hit Halloween candy, which, you buy the clearance candy at the store. You get Thanksgiving. I mean, who's not going to eat Thanksgiving pies? And then you hit right after Thanksgiving, you're hitting Christmas. And Christmas cookies are like
Oh, girl, don't
amazing.
skip the
You
cookies. Don't
can't
skip the
not
Christmas
have
cookies.
Christmas cookies. No. So, we're kind of in that season where it's a little harder. Some people can do it. There are some people who are so motivated. And I'm like, these people have so much self control, which, like, go you. We've talked
I
about self
just want to say
control.
though,
Love it. Yeah.
is it self-control or is it like restriction? And some people
I
can
don't
handle
know.
that. Like, I don't know. Are you wasting your life away? Maybe.
I think it's just with eating healthy, like, I totally agree. And honestly, the Bible talks about taking care of your body and not having it be like not being gluttonous and that kind of stuff. Um, but sometimes I feel like it can become an obsession, and I think it's just a fine line of like, are we doing this to take care of ourselves, to feel better, to have a better outcome when we honestly when you get older, like it's very very beneficial for you when you start getting older to like have that healthy lifestyle, or is it all consuming you? So
Gotcha.
I think yeah, so I think just like eat healthy, like totally go for it. I love it. I've been saying I've been wanting to, which I have been doing better on eating healthier besides my Christmas cookies. I love my Christmas cookies. And I do feel a lot better. And I was like, I need to keep doing this. Like I do, I feel so much better, but I feel like I can't get too deep into it because I think it could consume me.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I just think like do what is the most benefit for your family
Right, I agree.
and allow others
I
to
agree.
do that too. And it's
Hmm.
Christmas. Let's not be too stressed. Okay, I forget. When y'all are listening to this, it is no longer Christmas.
Well, when
But
we're
right now
recording this,
it's
this is actually
Christmas.
before Christmas. Yeah. And like I said, them Christmas cookies, those things are so good. Oh, scones, so good. I mean, I love me some desserts. I really do. I am a sweets
There's,
person.
yeah.
I like my desserts, and honestly, for my self control, I know I can't have too much sweets in my house because I will eat them. So like
Yeah,
my
same.
thing is just not have them in my house because then I won't need them. I won't eat them. If I have them in my house, I will just throughout the day I'm like, I got that
Oh,
cinnamon roll
yeah.
cookie in my freezer. That sounds really good right now. I'm gonna eat that with a cup of coffee. And then I'm like, why? But it
Like
does taste good though.
you really need a cheesesteak. But no, you want a cookie.
Yeah. So yeah, I tend to not keep very much sweets in my house just for that reason. But
Yeah, another thing I have on my list, and this is in the past month I've been terrible at this, is fix your sleeping schedule. Um, like I said, like I said, the last month we've been like hosting parties and going to parties and more than like we typically would, I feel like. But I've been up
Anyways,
cleaning my house all hours, working all hours. Anyway, there's been several nights that I saw 1 and 2 a.m. and even 3 a.m. And it is not transferring well up here. So, and also like even now, like after we're done hosting, I've still been like up to like 1 a.m. a lot, more times than not. And so I really need to fix that because typically 10:30 is my bedtime. I'm at that stage in life and I'm very happy to be there. So I need to get back to that because that's where I run and operate the best. Yeah.
honestly, marriage changes the sleep schedule. I was
Yes.
running, like, before I got married, I was running on 12-1-2. Like, that was
Oh
my
yeah.
typical bedtime. And I was getting up for work at like 6, 7 o'clock, so the sleep was minimal. We got married and it was like, solid like 9:30. Which, to be fair, we did get married in the winter time, so it was like, it would get dark so early. But yeah, we got like 9:30, 10 o'clock, we were in bed. And now I feel like it's gotten to more probably around 11, just mainly because once we get Ren to sleep, we just like to have some time, just us two,
Yeah.
like an hour or so. So that's
That's so
it's nice.
important.
But I feel like yeah, and then it's usually ends up being 10:30, 11 o'clock, which to me, I'm like, that's getting a little late. To young kids, it's like, it's only 11?
I know. I love
Oh,
it though.
man.
It's great.
I do too.
Um,
That's a good idea. I've been thinking I need to get up a little bit earlier.
I want to
I
as
feel like
well.
if I had like a consistent wake time, like just be like, I will get up at 7 a.m. every single day. I feel like it would make me feel really good.
Yeah. Yeah, right now my
But is that going to
schedule is
happen? We'll see.
crazy,
Yeah.
depending on the need. And that's my other go. Wait, do you have any more resolutions this year? I'm just like boom, boom, boom.
Well, no, you're okay. I think I'm also, and I've been trying to just do this in just a general form, but also just read the Bible every day. Spend like good quality time with the Lord. But I don't think, like I said, I don't know if I would also consider that a resolution. That's just something I just want to do for the rest of my life, honestly. So
Yeah.
it could be a New Year's resolution till I die. Just yeah, really prioritize your time with the Lord. Read the Bible every day. Pray. Um, yeah, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just don't consider anything resolutions. Maybe that's why I don't have any.
You're like,
Oh
okay, this is
man.
just something I need to work on.
This is just my lifestyle that I have to fix. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is at the end of the day. Just can't take it too seriously.
Yeah. And then
Um,
like I said, the patience. I
oh
do
yeah.
I want that to be my word because I know that's something I do need to work on. So I was like, with a lot of help from the Lord, I will strive to get on that word.
Yeah, for
We'll
sure.
see. No, honestly, with his help, it'll be better.
So patience is so interesting. When I met like my husband, I was like, oh my word, like I have zero patience because his patience is like through the roof, like really good. And I was telling somebody that like being married has like shown me a lot of like what I lack, and they were like, they were being serious, and they were like, do not pray for patience because you don't know what you're asking or something like you don't know what you're gonna be put through or something. And I was like,
One of my
I've been
managers
praying for
said that to
patience.
me. One of my
Yeah,
managers said that she's like Cheyenne. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why I do this. I don't know why I pray for patience every single time. I get up in the morning. I say, I'm gonna pray for patience for today, and then something goes so wrong. And she's like, every single day, the Lord's testing me on my patience. I don't even know why I try.
yeah. So I don't know
Like,
what the
I'm so
answer is
sorry,
to
girl.
that. I feel like it is a good thing to
Yeah,
pray
maybe
for.
it's just like a fully way to just like, are you truly trusting me with your patience? You
Yeah.
know? But I think I'm like, I don't want to just say, can I have patience today? I just like, can I just have patience in my life?
Yeah. Don't send me struggles,
I feel like,
please.
I feel like I've had the prayer of like, can I have the patience that only comes from you, Lord?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's okay.
So necessary though.
Yeah.
I feel like my last one is I want to be an intentional wife. I feel like for a combination of
That's so,
reasons,
honestly, I was thinking about that too.
yeah, for a combination of reasons that I am working on. I've worked way too much this past year, and I am working on that actively, and it's gotten a lot better. But during that time, I feel like, you know, all the cute little things, like you write little notes or you cut your husband's sandwich a certain way for his lunch, put the note in the
Mm-hmm.
lunch box, like all of that. It's so
Mm-hmm.
good. It's so healthy. It's so productive. It's like,
Yep.
I want to get back on that.
Yep.
And um, so, yeah, I think I know what needs to be done in order for me to be more intentional with my husband.
Yep. I so agree. I love that. That's another thing I was thinking of. I was like, I don't think I'm going to consider that a New Year's resolution because that's just another lifestyle change that I need
Yeah,
to do,
it
just
totally
in
is.
my life in general. Um,
And the
yeah,
husbands
so
love
good.
it. We can't lie.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're at work,
I
they're away.
know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so cute. Honestly, one time so I didn't make Damon's lunches for a long time because he would do sandwiches and he liked to just like have them be fresh. And um, this one, I mean, it was like 6 months into marriage, and I was like, "How could I be a better wife?" And he goes, "Could you maybe make me lunches?" I was like, "Boy, I will gladly make your lunches." So,
That's
do I do it
awesome.
every day? No. Sometimes it's just like he'll have everything in his lunchbox that he needs, and all he needs is just to put the main dish in there. So I'll just like dish up his main dish, and he'll
Yeah.
just throw it in himself. Um, but yeah, honestly, I think that's something that's really important to a husband is just to like know that your wife just has gotten your meal all ready for him, and the notes. Honestly,
Yes.
so healthy. Write them
Mm-hmm.
a sweet little note.
Yeah.
So good.
Also during this 2023, there was several like family situations where I had to be away from Aaron. We spent over 3 weeks apart, and
That's
I'm not proud of
crazy.
that for what the first and a half year of marriage. But it was totally necessary. I'm so thankful. You know, he was understanding of that. But one thing that totally helped
Mm-hmm.
us was I wrote him like before I would leave. I think I only did this twice out of the 3 times. I'd write him a note for each day, like nothing like a huge epistle, but just like a little note for each day I was
Mm-hmm.
gone. And then he
That's
would read the
so
note. I was
cute.
like, "Don't look ahead," and then he'd read the note and we would text and stuff. So it's just a cute little way to
That's so
like feel
cute.
bonded. But yeah, this
Mm-hmm.
year's been
That's a very good
crazy.
idea.
Next year's gonna be crazy too, but like God sustains us and it's gonna be beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, and I think just I honestly, I think most girls quality time is their love language. And when
Oh
life gets
yeah, a
crazy, it gets harder
lot.
to do the quality time. But when you're intentional with it and you consider, like, oh, like tonight we don't have anything to do, we're going to meet together, maybe we'll play a game or just chat or whatever, consider that your quality time together. I think, like,
Yes.
it helps.
Yeah. Also, I just see like there is like so many marriages struggling and it breaks my
Mm-hmm.
heart. But it's also like
Mm-hmm.
a very normal thing to go through the ups and downs. Um,
Yep.
so yeah, that's just been on my heart recently to like just pray for those people because
Mm-hmm.
it's just so sad. And
I
they don't
know.
want to be in that
I
place.
know.
You know,
I know.
just sad.
Yeah. And honestly, my husband and I were actually just talking about this, is just like keeping that maintenance up in marriage. You know? Like never letting it get to a bad place. Like if you keep working towards being better and like obviously keeping the Lord as the center as you're being better in marriage, like it can't get to that bad place where I feel like a lot of times it's when you start just like you get into your life, parenting, work, whatever it is, and you start just like getting into this like rut, and then you kind of turn into bits of roommates, you stop communicating, you stop
Mm-hmm.
being romantic, like you stop all this stuff. That's when it starts going bad. Whereas when you're constantly striving to like be a better wife and to just like keep the romance alive, keep the communication flowing, like keep everything doing good, like keeping the Lord as the center, like, yeah, you might go through rough patches, but if your marriage is strong, it'll never get to that bad place.
Yeah, no, I'm totally following you, and I think like when Aaron and I have talked, we've said like, you know, we can put in the bare minimum. We can be casually two people that are just casually married,
Yep.
or we can put in the extra work that is totally necessary to have an above average marriage. Like you can just
Yes.
be casually
Yes.
married with the ring on your finger, or you can be like putting in that work,
Yep. I so agree.
keeping yourself
So
in
agree.
check. Yeah.
I so agree. We did not even know this episode was going to turn into marriage counseling.
I've always said, like, the podcast will never be about marriage because we've only been married a little bit of time. But sometimes
have
it might slide
been,
in
but
there.
yeah, but the thing is I think like when you have a healthy marriage, it's so beautiful and just like, I mean, obviously even going through hurdles and coming out on the other side and being closer together, it's like, this is how you work through this better. Like, this is what you can do to be better. And I don't know. It's just so
Yes.
good.
Yeah. It is so good.
I think just a really huge thing with marriage, I'm just going to throw this in there, is like praying together. Praying together every day, so huge. Praying for your marriage, so huge. Prayer is so important.
Lord. Yes. Sorry, I just had a quick little memory of something my husband said. I'm all good.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree. So, in like preparing for this episode, of course, I had to whip out Google because I love Google. They said that 12% of New Year's resolutions are kept. So
12%.
I'm trying to be part of that 12% in 2024. I don't know about you.
Yes, girl. I'll try to be part of that 12%.
Oh, my word.
Let's go.
It also said that the number 1 resolution is to work out. Number 2 is to lose weight. Number 3 was something else that's pretty shallow.
Yeah, that's so good. It's so funny. I like definitely get that though, because I feel like I always heard, I'm gonna get fit this year and I'm gonna eat healthy and lose weight. Like, I feel like those are like the two ones you always hear.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I haven't done the lose weight one, but I've definitely done the get fit and be healthy one. For sure.
Yes, which I do plan to work out more, but that's going to be another just maintenance lifestyle thing.
Yep, exactly. So, for 2024, we have so much exciting stuff planned. And we're so excited to just start fresh. It's going to be so fun. And just to see what the Lord has for us in this new year. Honestly,
yes.
We're so excited.
Exactly. I've had a couple people asking when we will be able to go to every week, uploading every week. And right now, that's just not really an option for our lifestyle to be consistently uploading every week. Right now, 2 weeks has been pretty manageable, every 2 weeks. So hopefully by the end of this year, we'll be able to get to a place where we can. We'll see. Yeah.
I think my biggest thing is her. If I can find someone, some schedule or something to figure out how to get it so she's not in my episodes all the time, which we love seeing her face. She's so pretty, but it does make it a bit more complicating for recording. But yeah, once we figure out a better strategy, maybe that we could try to go weekly. But as far as right now, the bi-weekly has been working really well. And I think if we tried to go to weekly right now with where we are at in life, it might get a little bit stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it could be down the road somewhere. We'll see. We'll pray about it.
Exactly. Yes. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to today's episode.
Yes, thank you. We hope you have a very blessed 2024.
Yes. And I challenge you to be part
Keep
of the
those
12%.
Yeah, I was just saying that. Be that 12%, man.
We got
so
this.
Fun.
Super
Yes,
strong. Yeah.
Anyways, love you all. Bye.
Bye.